Tips to help you boost the value of your home. This video gives you a simple guide on where to improve your home to get the most value with the least amount of effort. Thank you for watching. Let's start off with smashing that like button and subscribing. Thank you for that. But seriously, we're gonna start off with flooring. In my opinion, flooring is the most important part of the home because it's the first thing that you see and it covers the majority of the home. Even if it's a nice home, that everyday wear and tear is gonna show and it's going to date the home. Anytime people are looking to fix up their home, I suggest starting with the floors. The most efficient way to fix up floors is if you already have hardwood floors. So the best thing to do is just simply refinish that. What does that mean? Is when you hire somebody to just sand everything down, all of the nicks and all of the cuts. If you guys have kids or if you have pets that have scratched it, this will sand everything out and make it nice and smooth. And a little bonus on top of that is you get to change the color. You can change it to a different stain. This is what we did in the first home that we bought. It only cost us $2,000 when replacing all of the floors would have cost probably $5,000 and more. There are some times when you cannot just simply refinish the hardwood floors. Talk to an experienced professional. They'll take a look at your floors and they'll let you know if you can refinish the floors or not. Now, if you can't refinish the floors, that's fine. You could go with luxury plank vinyl. Now what that is it looks like wood. It's little slats. Sometimes they fit together like a puzzle. Sometimes they have an adhesive peel and they just stick to the ground. This is a really cheap and effective way to get something that looks great. It looks like wood, but is more durable. Some people like carpet. I would suggest not going with carpet because it gets really dirty. So whether you're living in the home or whether you're renting it, you're going to have to continue replacing that carpet every few years to make it look fresh, and that is expensive and it's a hassle. Hardwood floors and luxury plank vinyl last longer. When you're redoing the floors, don't forget those baseboards. What are the baseboards? It's basically that little trim that goes against the wall, and it's what's between the wall and the floor. It just ties everything together and it makes it look nice. It's not expensive to put new baseboards in, and when you do it, the room looks bigger and it definitely ties everything off. It looks like a small detail, but it's definitely worth it. I would suggest that you get a professional to do the baseboards and you don't try to do this one yourself, because those corners, you have to cut the corners just perfectly so they fit the contour and the size. And I've seen people try to do it themselves, even people who are pretty skilled. It comes out looking a little funky usually. Next up, we have the kitchen. Usually most of your life revolves around the kitchen. A quick and easy tip to make your kitchen look great is that if you have old cabinets, is to simply sand them down and repaint them. That's what we did and it looks great. So say for example, you have these cabinets that have that wood grain that's out of style and is probably going to be worn, maybe covered in grease. Basically, you spray it with degreaser, sand it down and put a little paint over it and everything looks great. Check it out. As you can see, in this case, old dated cabinets that are painted can look new and modern again, especially if you give it a nice bright color. Right now, white, off-white, and like we use that lighter gray is very popular. Now, if you're redoing the cabinets, of course, don't forget the hardware, the metal pieces, the handles, and the hinges. Replace those too. If you go down to your local hardware store, it's not that expensive. It's maybe $3 to $4 a piece. Go ahead and buy those, you can screw them on. They're pretty easy to screw on. For this one, you either want to use a level or just talk to a handyman and have them put it on nice and straight. I'm telling you guys, with those new hinges and the new door handles and the new paint, those cabinets are gonna look great. Moving on to the bathrooms. So the bathrooms are another key area that you wanna fix up. The first thing you can replace in the bathroom is the vanity. Check out this new vanity that we put in. There was an old one and it was funky. It's pretty easy to do, you guys. I'm not the most handy person, and this was pretty easy for us. We went to Home Depot. We bought this nice looking vanity with the bright colors, good size sink for only $100. Another thing I would suggest is to have a plumber replace the shower head, the faucet, and the handles. A lot of people overlook this, but actually just simply replacing those and having them all match, whether it's going to be bronze, which is in style right now, or that darker, that black color, that's popular too. Have them all match. That brings new life to a bathroom. What if the bath itself is kind of old? What if there's stains? You can get it polished or you could glaze it. It's a new shiny white layer that goes on top of the tub so it looks fresh and new without breaking anything, without buying any new material. And you could do that for the tile too. Next up, we have painting the walls. And this, I would suggest, yes, go ahead and do this, do it yourself. This takes the least amount of skill. However, it is definitely time consuming to paint the walls yourself. Make sure when you paint the walls yourself to lay down a drop cloth so the paint from the wall doesn't drip. Make sure that you sand everything down so the surface is smooth and the paint goes on smooth. Make sure you put a primer down. This helps the top layer look shiny and it helps the top layer stick. Make sure that you sand in between layers so everything looks smooth and no little bumps show up. As for our home, we painted the walls ourselves and it looks great. Bonus tip, I would suggest you guys get the floor model fridge, meaning the fridge that they put for display at the store. Usually this is marked down $300 to $400 cheaper. And what you get is you get a fridge that works perfectly well. Usually there's 1 or 2 dents or dings in it. There you have it, guys, 5 quick and easy tips to help you boost the value of your home. As this video is made, home prices are very high. Go ahead and click this video right here. It's the last video I made that gives you an update on the housing market. All right, you guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can keep getting videos like this that'll help you sell your home for the highest price, put the most money in your pocket, and so you know when is the best time to sell. Thank you guys, I'm Jason. I post videos like this once a week, and we'll see you next time.